Hey guys, today's on schizophrenia and nothing ever works out. Schizophrenia and nothing ever works out. But before we get to this, please allow my brief prelude. As you know, I conveniently recorded it for our mutual comfort, our mutual convenience, and our mutual luxury. Hey, listen, I'm no spring chicken. I know. People ask me all the time if I'm a spring chicken. I say no. I'm not a spring chicken. Therefore, I've been around a few preludes in my many years. I'm telling you, this prelude, it's got something that's particularly luxurious, like an ever luxurious, Snickers bar.
Hello there, my name is Robert
The
Francis.
small one, the mini.
On my Unconquering Schizophrenia YouTube channel, where me and the bird.
Bird's on vacation, so I can bring a book for my
We talk
classic
schizophrenia.
delusions.
This is the cut of my
Sometimes I
tip right
lose
here for
track of
reasons
how many
my medical
books I've written.
confidentiality.
I've written 5,
Licensed
but
clinical
sometimes I
social worker
forget.
times 15 years.
My cognitive
That's a lot of
decline
gabbing
is
and chatting.
beginning.
I've been diagnosed with schizophrenia for
Oh,
a
this is a
5
lighthearted romp through
and that puts a little
schizophrenia.
gray fleck in my
Did I
beard.
tell you before? It's a lighthearted romp.
Thank you for joining me on my channel.
Now, it's a topic. Well, I'm at nothing ever works out in my life. Hey, you ever get that feeling? I'm like, that's where I'm at. Nothing ever works out. Whatever I do, nothing ever works out. You know? Work, relationships, everything. Everything that I do. Nothing ever works out in the end. It always goes down in flames. It does, I swear. Nothing ever works out. But here's the irony. I've learned that that's a good thing. Things aren't supposed to work out. It's like you try, you go down in flames, and that's how it's supposed to go. Everything's supposed to go down in flames. I think we all go down in flames eventually. Nothing ever works out. But from my point of view, that is a good outcome. It happens all the time to me. But now I'm like, it never worked out. I'm like, wow, yeah, it didn't work out. Wow, that was great. It was good for a while. Then it went down in flames. And that's okay, because that's the way it's supposed to go. You're supposed to have a little success and then failure. And then after you go to failure, when nothing ever works out, then you try again, and it doesn't work out again. But it was okay for a little while. That's all that matters. If it doesn't work out in the end, who cares? As long as it was working for a little while, it worked for a little while. That's what I say. Nothing ever works out in the end. Well, it worked for a little while. I'm grateful it worked a little while. It worked for 5 months. It worked for 5 years. It worked for a while, but it didn't work out in the end. Instead of feeling like a failure, now I laugh at it. Oh, it didn't work out. It didn't work out. Oh, well. What do you got to do? That's life. It didn't work out. Well. I'll get up and try again. We'll try again, and then it won't work out again. And then I'll be like, it didn't work out, and then I'll laugh again. Because in the end, it really doesn't matter. As long as you have a few glib moments along the way, that's all that matters. And that's very luxurious, like a mini Snickers. Well, I have to qualify everything regarding a mini Snickers. Now, that works out, unless you choke on it. You could choke on it, or you could drop it on the ground, and it wouldn't work out. But otherwise, it works out. All right, enjoy your Snickers. We'll see you next time.